Hello everybody, welcome to the cabin. Welcome to Commonwealth Flipper. Thank y'all for joining us. You know what, if you're an eBay reseller out there, which most of you are, although there's a good portion of you who are not, tell me in the comments below which you are. Do you ever feel like you've bitten off more than you can chew? Or maybe you didn't make the best buy in the world, or maybe you could have done things different and made a little bit more money, a little bit more bang for your buck. So that's the situation I'm in, or at least I felt like that yesterday. Although there's a ton of sales today that are kind of changing my mind back to the way I was originally thinking. And I can't wait to talk about that. Let's take a look. I don't normally start off with a viewer sale, but there were so many people watching this after we listed it. I was wondering if a viewer would get it, and they did. And it sold for $90 plus shipping. It is the mail-in Sergeant Slaughter right there. One of my favorite of the G.I. Joes. The Fridge was the other one, William the Refrigerator Perry, which we didn't have in this lot. But that one right there, because it's got the red wristband, sold for $90. Plus shipping. The message says, we really do enjoy watching your videos. As a matter of fact, just watched the video with this figure in it not long ago, and it's in great condition. Hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Bill and Paula, South Fork Bay Traders. Thanks so much. We appreciate you. Sorry, my heater's on back there. It's a little chilly in here today. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep it on. Hopefully it doesn't bug you. Big Show sold. I'm going to get Big Show out of here. Right there. $45, I think is what we got for this one. Plus shipping. Pretty good sale right there. These sold for much more, or these are listed for more than I thought they would be when I bought them initially, including that ring we bought with it. Right back at the G.I. Joes. This is a terrific character here. Baroness. And it's got the backpack, the Cobra backpack, and the weapon as well, and the cutout card. That one was a really good seller. It sold for $60 plus shipping. This is the kind of item I just can't pass up, even though it's not worth a ton of money. I bought it. I think I paid 50 cents for it at a sale, because it was a good condition, and I'm like, some collector out there in good condition is going to want this, put it up in their vintage basement or cave or, you know, something, I don't know, garage. It sold for $10 plus shipping. So we're making a little bit of money, and that one went to a viewer. To Scott and Greta, just want to say thank you. Your videos and knowledge has helped us build our eBay store. So awesome. Congratulations on the new shed, they say. Happy holidays, Scott and Greta at TriStar Thrifts. Thanks so much. Had to pull out all these gifts y'all been sending us to the post office. Y'all are amazing. To grab this next sale, and it is I don't know, sometimes you just gotta wonder. Summer's Eve Feminine Body Bar, hypoallergenic deodorant cleansing bar. 2 of them, vintage. And these, believe it or not, sold on Bonanza. They sold for $16 free shipping. So, hey, did you notice I got a different scale over here? Let's see if I can get it to work. I don't remember how to get it to work. So Pepper broke the old scale. Pepper then jumped down and broke the second scale. I've got to put my scale in a different spot. So there we go. They're going to go out pretty darn cheap. So if you watch this video on Commonwealth Picker, you'll know that I paid $400 for the G.I. Joes. This video right here. If I haven't put it up already. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's a pretty cool video. It's a private pick, but it's kind of interesting. And a lot of people gave me some feedback, you know, lowballed the guy, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, I know there's a ton of work in doing all of this right here. And some of it was done in advance, but a lot of it wasn't. Actually, a lot more of it wasn't done than I thought. I thought there was more done than there was. But it's almost all done now, and I've had to up the amount of labor costs, if you heard me talking about this before. And I am into these for a lot more, considering all the labor costs than originally I thought. It was a $400 sale. That's how much I paid for them. I had initially put in $440. I thought we would get out of here in labor costs to get all of these things pictured and listed. Although me and my wife are doing a lot of the listings, but Bubba's girlfriend is doing some of them. And Jess has taken all of the pictures, and she is pretty much done with some exceptions. So I've kind of factored that in here. And the total cost in labor to get these to market and in the cost of the items themselves is $1,040. So I am way over what I thought I'd be into it for. I thought I'd be into it for maybe $800 to $900, but it's cost me more to get them to market than I thought. And this was the number headed into today. We've already made these 2 sales right here. I'm going to talk about some more, but before we do, let me know in the comments, is this something you would do? A lot of people obviously would just plow through it themselves, right? And we could do that. It just would take us long into, we couldn't do it during December. I wanted to get this stuff out on the market now. And I wanted to see, it's kind of an experiment. You know, would it be better just to lot these things up, pull 4 or 5 separate items out really quick, list them, get top dollar, and then lot everything else up, and then see if we can auction them off and make a quick $1,000 profit? Would that have been better? Or is this method going to be better? I'm pretty certain we could have made a $1,000 profit in, say, 8 to 10 listings and taken maybe 20% of the time that we took to do all this. But I'm interested in running the numbers to see if this is going to pay off for us or not. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good decision. I won't get offended. Or if you think it's a bad decision, or if you think, you know, we're going to make money on this, or if we think we should have just taken the quick buck, the turn and burn. A couple days ago, you'd have told me this. I'm looking at the labor costs and pay, and I'm like, I don't think I should have done this. But man, a ton of sales came through, and you won't believe some of these sales. If you're thinking maybe I made the wrong decision, which I was, now some things are starting to change a little bit. So here we go. Cobra Soldier right here. This one's $36 plus shipping. Blowtorch and Destro, they were listed separately but sold to the same person, $71 plus shipping. And some of these are viewers and some of these are not. I think most of these right here we're looking at are not viewers. Cobra Commander, and who's the other guy? That's Ripcord, $55 plus shipping, listed separately, sold together. This is Flint, $35 plus shipping. That's Duke right there. And Duke sold for $37 plus shipping. And then just this part for Zartan, $18 plus shipping. Did some quick math on these right here, including Baroness and Sergeant Slaughter. And we are, by the way, I take the fees out of here, the shipping cost fees. So this is what the profit is working from a zero sum. I mean, not including all this stuff, but assuming we're working from zero in. $218 on this batch here, plus $50 for Baroness and $79 profit for Slaughter. So remember, we sold it for $50 and $60, so it'll give you an idea. And I always round it to the worst side just to make sure we're being fair here. So far, we're up to $566 right here. So we're just, you know, halfway back to the initial outlay of cash to get this stuff to market. So we're quite a ways away from making a profit at all just yet, but look at all that. We haven't even talked about vehicles. Plus, I'm not even done yet today. We got another batch that's headed out of here. I'm filming this video, and I had Zartan when I was a kid, and I had to see if the mask, so there it is right there. Check it out. It's in there, plus a viewer bot. Hi, long time watcher. You helped me start reselling my reselling business a year ago. I hope to get as good as you are picking. Could I have some bubble bucks, please? Absolutely. We'll get some bubble bucks in there for you. What is your name? Daniel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Pulled the next batch out right here. This Cobra Frogman. That sold for $30, I think. Is that what it sold for? That one sold for $30 plus shipping. Which is pretty cool. And Dreadnought, that one, I love the birthplaces, y'all. Check this out. Birthplace. Grim Cape, Tasmania. You gotta love it. That one's a pretty cool character. I think it was complete. I'm surprised. I thought these would go for a little bit more than they did, but they're still okay. That one combined with this one, same person bought both, different individual sales, but combined here, $70 plus shipping. This guy was born, let's see, rock and roll. He was born in Malibu, California. Pretty cool. I like this too. I don't know if you can read through there. It says, is familiar with all NATO and Warsaw Pact light and heavy machine guns. I love it. And of course reminds me of my Cold War teaching days, teaching AP World. So very cool. $70 and $30. We'll add that to the total. I'm going to show you this really quick, and we have one more G.I. Joe lot, and we want to make one more point as well before somebody will tell me I'm crazy for for the extra cost added in for not doing the labor. So $87 for those two. It's $100 plus shipping out the door, but you got to subtract fees and stuff. So $87 right there, and $653 so far. Going to show you two more sales, and keep in mind we've got all these figures left, and we have the Masters of the Universe lot out there, which we're going to divvy up as well. That was the portion that I had to kind of figure out how much it would cost, and I bumped it up. It might cost us around it might cost us around 1,020, not 1,040, but I wanted to be conservative to make sure everybody has a pretty good picture of how much money we're going to make money on it. There's just no way we're not going to make money on it. It's just a matter of how much, and was this the right strategy? And we have all those vehicles. There's one that sold really quick. I guess you call it a vehicle. And I'll show you that one. And then we haven't even got we've got a lot of them listed, but not many have sold just yet. This one sold right here, Wetsuit. This one's awesome. It's got the full cord, got all of the weapons and stuff right there. That one sold for $30 plus shipping. The next one was probably the creme de la creme. It's what made me make the offer I did to begin with and go down this road right here. And I took an offer on it, and I probably could have waited around. I'm certain I could have waited around and got, 30, 40, 50 bucks more on this deal. But I'm like, you know what? Let's get it all out the door, see if we can make some money on it. This Sky Striker right here, in pretty darn good condition, y'all. And it had all the weapons on the bottom of it and everything. It's got the parachute guy and all of it. $225 plus shipping. So we are still about, do some math here, $165 away from our break even. So we've got a little bit of ways to go here before we dig out of this hole, but look, all this, we're going to have tubs of vehicles back there as well. We have a weapons lot, I think, one other lot of a couple things, I can't remember. And then we also have the Masters of the Universe stuff and that big giant, I don't even know what it's worth, but that like compound kind of thing. So I don't know. Tell me. A lot of you out there, and I get this, right? You're like, you're going to go through it all. You're going to do all the work. And of course, that's the best way to do it. We made this decision right now because I have a massive death pile out there, and I want to get through all of it before spring hits because I want the system to go very smoothly by then. It's kind of why we made this decision. So I'm happy with the decision, but a little bit, still hesitant, thinking maybe there was a better way to do it, but this is working out. We sold another Uncle Scrooge poster right there, and that's $25 plus shipping. Hello, thanks from a fellow Virginian with county. Been selling part-time for 3 years thanks to YouTube channels like yours. Last year I paid off my car 2 years early. Next is student loans. eBay store is Red Hollow merchandise. Check out our sealed VHS, Bubble Bucks, if you have it, please. So not only did I check out your sealed VHS, I put a couple in my cart. I just love sealed VHS. Even if they're not worth a ton, I just really, really like them. I'm going to save some for my own collection. So you had two that I like. So thanks so much. Sold some retail arbitrage that Blue Ridge Mama picked up. I think it's in Cincinnati Pickers. There it is. Stress Comfort something or other. Chewables. I don't know what they are. $20 plus shipping for those. One of our charity auctions ended. I think all those ornaments are now gone, although we have a hand-painted one that Reagan's got up. And I don't know who we're giving that to, but this money went to the Blessing Place. If you remember that video over on Commonwealth Picker, I just talked to Andrea the other day. Well, I didn't talk to her. I was texting with her. And we're trying to set up a date where we go over there and give them some of the money y'all have been so generous with, including this. And I know she's working right now, so it's difficult during the week, but maybe when she has a break here coming up for the holidays, we can get over there and meet up with you. Reagan signed it, Blessing Place, Reagan, and so this one's going to Mark, Lost and Found 2000. So happy to have won this. I watch your channel all the time. Thank you, Reagan, for creating such an amazing ornament. I can't wait to hang it on my tree. So there you go. It is headed your way. Thanks so much for your generosity, and tune into that video. I don't know. Well, we might put that video on the Flipper channel. We might put it on, I don't know what we're going to do. But this is awesome. Andrea is amazing, and we're so happy to contribute over there. And thanks, Mark, for helping us out. All right, no joke. These just took me 2 minutes to find in that bin right there. I'm like, how long could it take to find a pair of shoes in a bin you know they're in? But these Nunn Bush boots have been around a long, long time. Had to go out of here on a sale, and we only got $12 plus shipping for them, but we're still making a profit. This one is headed out of here to Robert. I don't think we've listed this one. That's probably the last one. Maybe I have, but a lot of our Christmas auctions are ending here. We might need to pull out some other fun stuff, keep it going for another week or so. But that one's going to Robert at Montego Selections. Thanks for being a wonderful supporter of our channel and our charities, and I don't know what charity that's going to. That one looks like it's going to the animal shelter, Robert. Thank you, Robert, from MontegoSelections.com. Here, I was right. My wife understood the significance behind the Coke ornaments, if you remember that from the other day, that I bought the other day. Made her day. Now it's time to adorn the Christmas tree with this little national treasure. Not sure what the wife will think about this one on the tree. Was happy to bless one of Reagan's favorite local charities. God bless. Well, you're going to see at the end of the video. P.S. No need to send the bucks. I'm already a customer, and these are for new customers. So there you go. Y'all hear that? I said that in a previous video, but I'm saying it again here. First use on these Bubble Bucks. So if you haven't ever used American Bubble Boy, then you can grab one of these and use it and get 250 Bubble Bucks off your first purchase. So $2.50. So remember that if you're asking for Bubble Bucks in the future. Robert, thank you very, very much. I've got Turner out here and a Sophie dog, huh? There you go. All right, we sold this right here. So do you know the name of this dog?
Snoopy.
Snoopy, that's right. That is Snoopy, and it's like a teapot. And this sold to Mike. Mike, I'm 90% sure you're a viewer. And it's going overseas. It's going to go to England. You think we can package that thing up safe and send it overseas? I hope so. And I think it sold for around $12.95 plus shipping. So I think the shipping is going to be more than the item, huh?
Yep.
For sure. Definitely, though, still enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
I've got Turner and I've got Sophie back in here. I owe an apology, Turner, to Marilyn. You can go ahead and dig through there and see what's cool in there. Marilyn sent us, this is from November. You send the nicest message, and I appreciate it very much. And you have sent us so much stuff. We haven't even got to it all, but you are amazingly generous. And we thank you so very much for everything you've done for us. And oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Should have kept it and put it in your stocking. I could have saved me some stocking stuffer money right there.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's goofy. I like it. Oh, yes, an Ewok Pez. That is awesome. Anyway, look at all these treats for the cats here. Is that a dog treat? Oh my goodness, Sophie doesn't even know what she's in for. So amazing, and there's so many boxes out there from you. I don't even know what to tell you, but thank you. And I've read through your whole message. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, y'all, since Reagan has been so super busy with gymnastics, I'm going to give her this portion of the video off today. Maggie, thank you. You grabbed one of the Enema Men over on CommonwealthPicker.com. Howard got a blue shirt. Jenny, JLA Emporium, got one of Reagan's ornaments, which we've shipped out already, and a tumbler, one of our tumblers with all the different logos on it. What else here? Sandy and John got a yellow shirt, which we're only down to just a few different sizes of those. Those are almost gone. And what else here? Oh, y'all are from Riverside. Very cool. Very, very close to my old stomping grounds in the Inland Empire, California. And who else here? Harrison got an Enema Man as well over on CommonwealthPicker.com. We hope he gets things moving for you.
Welcome.
Alright, y'all, really quick, we have so many, we just got to get some thank yous out. Yes. Ivan has been so kind to us, so Reagan is here. What did Ivan give you?
So
look at that.
Cute.
Ivan, you outdo yourself. Look at that. Little hedgehog.
And these are what, for bracelets?
Yeah,
you can hang it over him, over his little house.
See what I got to deal with, y'all. These animal lovers here. Boy.
Sit Tonto too. We'll get him in here later.
And, ooh, look at that.
Alright. I know, I might.
I'm going to take that.
I like these,
I'm gonna
so I'm going to take these.
I know.
Oh, what's Ivan? This is just crazy.
Crazy.
So sweet. Will you tell Ivan thank you?
Thank you, Ivan.
All right, Pepper's in here.
From Maine.
This would be funny here. So we got one of these letters here.
This isn't a letter. This is a national
so I don't know.
treasure.
They might like copyright. They're not copyright, but they might take us off here for having this picture. I'm
Look
like,
at
what
this.
in the world
He
is
thought
this?
he was getting a death threat from a child. It's the flag. It's the Virginia
It's the
flag.
Commonwealth Sic Semper Tyrannis.
Yes.
That's what it is. Very
He
good.
got him good. He got the dead eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Very
my
super
goodness.
sweet. Alfred is
From
his name?
Alfred from Maine, and he says he's written you before.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll
Alfred,
do my
I don't
best,
take
Alfred.
care of the letters. I'm gonna have to get on this. This is adorable, Alfred. You are a national treasure. He's a picker already. He picks Transformers.
All right. Very good.
Oh my goodness! It must be hot down there. Yeah, we're roasting down here, Alfred. Compared to Maine, I'm sure 32 is probably warm.
All right, Alfred. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it.
He found a flashlight that was worth $50.
Nice.
He was just going to use it to read. An old sled worth $20. This is so adorable. Look, what's your favorite movie?
Mine?
Yeah, he's asking you a question.
Do you know my favorite movie?
Bull,
Yeah, that's
Bull
pretty
Durham.
good. It's probably Cool Hand Luke, but Bull Durham's there, and so is Lonesome Dove.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
That's a great question. I used to like Thrifty's ice cream in California, double malted chocolate crunch, but nobody sells that anymore.
His favorite is chocolate. Always.
I like chocolate.
Awesome. He hopes you write back. If you don't write this chocolate back, Alfred, he's going to write back. I love you.
All
This
right.
is adorable.
See y'all later. I've been told I need to. What in the world are we doing here? Oh my goodness.
It's always turn.
Oh gosh.
Can you say hi, Turner? Hi.
What in the world have you done?
Hi, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Turner. You actually think we're gonna get him? I don't know. I think you're gonna.
What is
Like-
this thing? Is this thing our puppy?
I think you're gonna.
our puppy. This is Wallen.
Are we gonna?
Look at Erica, you missed that reaction.
I love it. Are we gonna get it forever, or is it just for a little?
Just a little
Forever,
bit.
buddy. We're having him
Oh,
forever.
sheesh.
He doesn't look.
Whose dog is it, Turner?
It's a family
It's
dog.
ours.
dog.
It's not mine. It's
Because
not
we
his.
don't have enough.
Oh my God.
Well,
That's why.
maybe at least we'll get a Christmas ornament out of it next year.
Come see.
Is it a hyperallergenic one? What kind of
It's a
dog? is it?
Havanese.
A what?
Havanese.
Havanese.
So Kevin's part Cuban, so they originated in Cuba.
Havana.
How
So
old
he's
is
supposed
it?
to be
Is it a
8
girl or a
weeks.
boy?
It's a boy.
Yes.
It was.
Oh my God.
It was
Wallen.
born
Okay, sorry. Sorry. You never know.
10, 5,
He's 8 weeks
22.
old. Yep.
8 weeks?
He'll probably be about 17 pounds, 20 pounds.
Bigger than Sophie's.
What? You're not that ugly.
Look at his feet. All his feet have a little white, like he was dipped in sugar. All 4 of them.
Sometimes you just gotta cut bait a little bit. Sold this Hard Rock Cafe. This is Jamaica. This went out 25% off. And it went out with this that went out 25% off right here. A little Mary Kay Compact Mini. And so all told, it was under $13 plus shipping, which is still a profit, but at least it's out the door. And they've been hanging around a long time. Also sold a couple of Duro decals. And I don't remember how much they sold for. All right, they sold for $18 total. I think plus shipping. And these 100As or 1,000, no it isn't, 1004As have been selling okay. This design of these flowers, I guess I should hold it that way, roses. I don't know why those are popular, but they're headed out of here. And they went to a viewer. Hello, and Merry Christmas to you and your family and all those wonderful fur babies. You don't even know the half of it. Hang around. I've been snookered. Fan and fellow eBay reseller here. See if I can read this. Auntie Lynn's Finds. I like that. I'm still very much a newbie, and your show helps me to know what to look for and what not to look for. I added that. Tupperware and ashtrays. I've been looking at these transfers for a while now. They're perfect for a TV cabinet I repurposed in a towel/blanket shelf. cool. Again, thank you for all that you do to teach us how this works. Well, I will say this. I say this on thank you, by the way. And Lynn, I suppose, is your name. But I will say this all the time. I learn as much from y'all as you learn from me, probably more. There are so many experts out there who watch this show. I'm flattered by it. And I'm reminded by it every single time I do a picker video. And people are like, hey, how about that? How about that? How about that? And I have learned so much from y'all. So thank you. Thank you to Lynn. And hey, speaking of so many experts out there, I am not an expert in doing taxes or bookkeeping. I hate it. So I try to find the right people so I can do what I love. And so if you don't have a system that works for you, I'm going to remind you the rest of December into January to get one. And if you don't have one that you love, I'm telling you, check out myresellergenie.com. Check the link below, or maybe I'll put my little QR code over here again. If you're watching on TV, you can scan it, and you can go and find the My Reseller Genie link. It'll even tell you, I think, the code Commonwealth, which, by the way, has to be all caps to get the 15% off deal on that. But you won't regret it. They are just wonderful people over there. So thank you to Hope and to Paul. And hopefully a lot of you will get, no pun intended, will get on track in the coming year to set yourself up for success. Because this whole tax bookkeeping thing is going to keep a ton of people out of this business, which is good for the rest of us who stay in this business. Thank y'all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.